Israel was conquered by Assyria, and then afterwards, Judah was conquered by Babylon. Jerusalem was destroyed by the Babylonians. The next time that Jerusalem was destroyed was when the disgusting thing stood around Jerusalem, and that was a warning from Yeshua that when you see the disgusting things standing where it ought not to be, let those in Judea begin fleeing to the mountains, right? That was when the Roman army encamped Jerusalem. And then when they encamped Jerusalem, they stayed there for a while and then they left. And then when they came back the second time, no one could leave, right, or enter. And they destroyed Jerusalem that second time. So interestingly, Babylon destroys Jerusalem the first time. And then Babylon destroys Jerusalem the first time. Then Rome destroys Jerusalem the second time. According to prophecy, there's going to be another disgusting thing that is going to stand in the place where it ought not to be. I'm starting to wonder if now we all know that Babylon the Great is the Catholic Church, right? Of course, Catholics will disagree, but the Roman Catholic Church is Babylon the Great. The Babylonians destroyed Jerusalem. The literal Babylonians destroyed Jerusalem the first time. Then Rome destroyed Jerusalem a second time. If Babylon the Great, the empire of false religion, is the Roman Catholic Church, Roman Catholic Church, Babylon the Great, Babylon destroys Jerusalem the first time, Rome destroys Jerusalem the second time, the Roman Catholic Church, which is Babylon the Great, that's the disgusting thing that's gonna stand where it ought not to be. Now remember, the vision began with King Nebuchadnezzar as the head of gold. After that, it was the breastplate of silver, which was Medo-Persia. They destroyed Babylon. Then it was the copper, right? The copper was Greece. Then it was iron. Iron is Rome. Then, now mind you, each of the world powers are world powers that had a direct affiliation with God's people, where they persecuted them or took them into slavery or some type of oppression. So Babylon took the Israelites to Babylon, oppressed them. The Medo-Persians took the Hebrews from Babylon when they destroyed Babylon. The Medo-Persians, this is where you have the story of I forget the name, Esther and Mordecai, right? Medo-Persia. Then there was a rebuilding of Jerusalem. Greece, I don't know what Greece did to God's people, but they must have done something. The Romans persecuted the Christians. They killed Yeshua, our master, right? So Greece must have done something. I don't know what they did, but they must have done something. And then after the Roman Catholic Church, you have the feet, which is iron, because iron was Rome, right? But then the next part of the vision was after the iron, it became iron and clay. Now the clay represents a church, a body of Christ somehow, right? Some religious organization or humanity. But clay is like man in affiliation with God. So a religious group, a church. Rome was iron. It was right. It was Babylon, Middle Persia. Babylon, yeah, Middle Persia, Greece, Rome, right? Rome was iron. The feet of iron and clay, that's Rome and the church belonging to Rome, the Roman Catholic Church. That is the disgusting thing. The first disgusting thing was literal Babylon in Jerusalem, destroying Jerusalem. The second disgusting thing was Rome, not Roman Catholic Church, but Rome, standing where it ought not to be, which is in Jerusalem. They destroyed Jerusalem a second time. Now the Roman Catholic Church, I believe, is the feet of iron and clay, because iron is we already know iron is Rome. So is Rome mixed with something? Roman Catholic Church. And they the Roman Catholic Church says that they know that the Sabbath is on Saturday, but they don't care. They say they have the right on earth to declare what day they determine to be the Sabbath or the day they determine to be the day of rest. So they made their sun worship, which is on Sunday, to be the day of rest. This is why every governmental facility is closed on Sunday instead of it being on Saturday to honor God. No, they say no, we don't want it to be on Saturday. We want it to be on Sunday. Sunday, sun worship. It's no coincidence. That's the disgusting thing. That is the Babylon the Great. They are the Roman Catholic Church. And they will be standing in a place where they ought not to be. So maybe the Pope would go to Jerusalem. I'm not sure. But maybe the mark of the beast is not what everybody is thinking. It's not going to be this mark, that this chip that you're going to be implanted into your body, or maybe it's not even that, because that's what everybody thinks it is. But maybe what everybody thinks it is exactly what God is not going to make it be, right? So, I mean, maybe the mark of the beast is Sunday worship, because even the Catholic Church says that Sunday is our mark of authority. The wild beast is the Catholic Church. They are an empire of false religion. And if you look at the most influential or the most powerful people in the world, apart from it being the Rothschilds and the Rockefeller, the Catholic Church is there, the Pope being the headpiece of that wild beast. So the Pope will be standing in Jerusalem, and I believe that'll be the mark of when the Great Tribulation will begin. And that is when it will be a sign for everybody to start, doing what they got to do. So, well, people should be making preparations before then, because it's right around the corner of the way things are going. And they're going to use global warming as an excuse to lock everything down and say we got to shut things down because global warming is getting out of hand. But no, it's just an excuse, flimsy excuse to control everybody, from leaving their houses and not spending gasoline to pollute the environment or whatever, right? And then Sunday would be the day that everybody got to, oblige by the rules. I believe it's going to be something to that effect. So, I mean, it adds up to me. I mean, it makes sense to me, but of course I could be wrong. Who am I? I'm nobody. I'm just going off the top of my head.